What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today, this morning, super early in the morning, well, it's not super early, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, but anyways, we're going to be installing my Ohlins coilovers on my S2000 today at Zen Motors, and I'm going to walk you guys through the whole process because these coilovers are insane, absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to see how the car drives with the coilovers on the car, so it's going to be absolutely incredible. And by the way, look what's to my right. Yeah, a proper Mark IV Supra. It's gorgeous. All right, we got to bring the car inside, and then we have to unbox the coilovers. And once we unbox the coilovers, then we'll start assembling them, and then we'll get them on the car. So what we're doing right now is getting exact corner weight, right? That's pretty much
getting a baseline number.
Okay.
Well, we're about to find out.
And there it goes onto the scales. Really curious. And
what does the survey say?
It says 2794, which
Not
is
that number.
Oh, total.
We got 701. 683, 697, 713, 794. How much gas you got?
Like just over half a tank.
Just over half a tank.
Yeah, I would say like right between half and 3/4. So we've got everything out of the package now. It's all lined up here on the table. It looks gorgeous. There's really no other way to describe it, but everything's out on the table, everything's getting all sorted and ready to go. While in the meantime, all the rest of the parts are getting pulled off the car, all the stock parts are getting pulled off the car, and we're gonna get ready for this. We're gonna get ready for this whole suspension swap. What? What's They make something simple.
Yes!
Oh, they did.
For the lower control, lower ball joint.
That's...
Yeah, Hondas are awesome.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. So once he gets the lower control arm bolts out and we get a couple more things off, I'll show you guys what we're working with. Getting everything off back here at the rear. And actually, I need to go up and look at the front to see what's, I mean, really all we have to do now is unbolt from the top hat.
That's right.
And there it goes, hopefully. Unless it's stubborn.
Yeah, it's gonna be stubborn. Of course it's gonna be stubborn.
I'll look up top, see if it's, I mean, it's moving. A little bit more and a little bit more, but.
So the drop link's gonna have to come out the way.
Do what?
I take the sway bar link out.
Oh, okay. So the fronts are together, and now one rear is together, the other rear is almost together. And we're almost there to having these assembled, and then the front strut is being a bit of a pain, but hopefully we're able to get it out. You think you'll have enough room once the end links are off?
We'll find out.
I hope. Because I mean, the only other thing to do after that is take a control arm off.
Yeah, I like to take the control arm off.
Well, the stock front suspension is off, and I'll go ahead and show it to you guys right here. It's stock. I mean, there's not that much to say about it, other than the fact that it's stock on one side, actually this side, and I'll spin the camera around you so you can see. This side is just a little bit blown, which is, I'm really glad to have that off the car now, considering the fact that for the longest time I didn't even know it was blown, so I'm glad that, number one, that I know, and number two, that it's off the car.
7 7/8, and you want 7.79, is that right? 7.79 inches.
This side, and then this side have to come out, and then...
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
man.
Fuel filler neck and everything like that, but...
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Just see the damn fuel lines. An empty hole right here now. Comment section, have a field day with that.
I love being a kid.
And there it is. Last stock one. Everything stock is out of the car. Everything stock is out of the car now. So now, time for these to replace these. Alright, the first coilovers in the car, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick because as we go around, I mean, these things just, first of all, they look insane compared to the stock suspension. I mean, we knew they were going to look insane compared, but I didn't really know they were going to look this good. They look great in the car. The only thing is, yes, I know that how they look doesn't, that's not what we're really concerned about, but it's still nice that they do look really cool. Everything is on the car now. We just gotta get the wheels and tires put on. We're gonna get our height, and then we're gonna get it aligned. And I'll show you guys. Everything just looks so nice. I mean, it's a little tricky to see in there with the light on this side, but just, dude, these coilovers are absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure they're gonna be even better to drive on. So I am so excited to get the car on the ground, get it aligned, and go for that first drive. Alright, so it's finally time to get this thing down on the ground. I know it looks a little bit crooked at the moment, but that's the lift. That's not the car, trust me. But no, we gotta get the car down on the ground, and then we're gonna align it, and then I'm gonna show you guys, well, once it gets down on the ground, I'm gonna give you guys a walk around to the car and actually show you guys what it looks like. But I'm excited. I'm really, really excited at this point. Let me show you guys again. The car in the air sits now where the ride height on the ground on stock suspension would have been before. It's ridiculous. Let's get this off. Oh, hit the little things in front of the fenders.
Oh,
yeah.
holy snipes.
Wow, that's low.
Whoa.
That's really low. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Now when that's loaded up, it's gonna destroy the, it's gonna have to come up. All right, so here it is. Here's how it sits at ride height. Definitely quite low. We had to raise the front up just a little bit because it was too low. All right, guys, well, she's finally aligned, and it was actually quite a bit to get it there. John did a hell of a lot. I mean, going back and forth, trying to get the toe right, get the camber right, and then going back and correcting the toe again, and then finally everything's all good, everything's all in spec. So we're gonna pull it out of the shop in a minute. I'm gonna give you guys an actual walk around of the car, outside the shop, out in the sun, and then we're gonna do a quick driving impression before we take it home, and then later on I'll give you guys some driving impressions in the mountains. But for right now, I'm super excited to see how it does on the street, how it feels driving around. Now you're recording. Occasionally just make sure it's in focus and make sure it's not blurry. Okay. That work? Oh God.
Am I recording you or the?
You record like my hands, record me, just kind of do a little bit of a mix.
Okay.
So that feels, I mean, you can feel a little bit of a difference already. Honestly, you can feel a little bit of a difference already. I'm sure that once it gets loaded up, I mean, it doesn't feel particularly stiff.
Yeah.
It's, I think, at 10 clicks right now. So, however here, in the interest of audio, we'll put the windows up. Oh wow, that's different. That's really different over stock suspension. I mean that's zero push at all. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up this way, and I'm gonna take a back road to the right, and then I'm gonna loop and turn around. And this intersection sucks at any kind of time of day where there's traffic. It doesn't actually ride that much different than stock. It feels pretty similar to stock as far as how it rides. It feels so much more like tied together than it did before.
I feel a little bit less body roll than I've felt in most S2000s.
I feel a lot less body roll. than I did in mine before. Like the body roll in mine before was pretty up there. I mean, it was a good bit of body roll. So I'm definitely feeling less than here. Here's where you would feel it. That's like none.
Yeah.
That's like none. That's pretty crazy.